800, then we drift lower in the grind. So for now, we keep a watch on 22,750, 22,800. Because what has happened is the broader markets have already broken similar levels, but we did see recovery by the day of end of day. So overall, getting into a consolidation mode does not look like a very strongly volatile or a strong move. We could consolidate for the next few sessions in a tight range.
Kunal, today's FNO expiry. Weekly expiry.
Weekly expiry.
What is the importance of that, and how do you see that impacting the markets and especially the Nifty?
Well, in the last 2-3 weeks of the weekly expiry for the Nifty, we've not seen any major change in terms of the trend. So the earlier trend picks up wherever the index is. For example, last week we were into a bounce back mode when the Nifty was at 23,600, 800 kind of a zone. And the week prior to that we were into a downtrend. So the Nifty was struggling around the 23,000 mark. So I think it should come with a point where where the markets are expecting the trend to be. Right now, what we have seen is almost a 1,000-point retracement from 23,800 mark towards 22,900 thereabouts, which we tested yesterday. So which means that the markets are now into that grind of a downward trend. But yesterday's recovery was quite noticeable because we saw the index making a very strong comeback, closing back again about the 23,000 mark. The Bank Nifty being one of the stronger index. That's what we expect should lead the charge from the front. So my expectation is that may not be too much of a volatility in terms of the expiry day, but yeah, the normal course of price action should resume for the indices. And if yesterday's low is not breached, that's 22,900 thereabouts for the index, then we could be looking at a significant bounce back.
Okay, a lot of markers out there, but let's talk about what's going to gain ground. Yesterday, of course, it was a couple of those insurance plays, the likes of Bajaj Finance, HDFC Life, SBI Life, and of course, big boys like L&T, Tata Steel, which actually held out, as did Kotak. We'll tell you why that stock jumped up yesterday, perhaps. But Naresh, what are the stocks that you're betting on and would recommend this morning?
So going for stocks which have shown relative strength and holding on. So first is about UPL. The stock gave a breakout post numbers. The stock has been holding well in the correction as well. Expecting it to continue the up move. The stock has done nothing for the last 4-6 years. So that is one more reason for the stock to do well going forward. Stop loss at 610, target price of 660. Second is about Industars. We've seen good momentum across the telecom space. Bharti has broken out. Industars continues to hold on to that previous breakout point of 340 and slowly and steadily getting into a higher range between 340 to 380. So expecting it to continue towards the 380 mark, stop loss at 338.
Okay, that's in Indus Towers as well as UPL for a buy. Kunal, what about your stock ideas?
Well, I'll go with a buy on HDFC Life. It's a very classical stock. The stock is forming a triangular pattern on the line charts, and yesterday it was on the verge of a retest, the third retest of this triangular pattern on the upside. So I'm expecting a breakout for HDFC Life. Buy with a target of 660, stop loss at 615. And the second is on SBI Cards, a very strong hammer kind of a candlestick pattern seen yesterday. The stock making a comeback from 780-85 levels to almost 800 plus where it closed yesterday. So look out for targets in the range of 840 for SBI Cards, and stop loss could be kept at 780.
You have to learn these terminologies, right? What do you hammer?
Hammer, hanging man. There are so many patterns.
Hammer, hanging man, cup and saucer.
Cup and handle.
Cup and handle. And there's one more which you
Head
frequently
Head and shoulders.
Japanese one.
Ichimoku.
Lots of them, man. Lots of them.
Yeah,
lots
I
of
never
them.
get that.
Naresh, which one is your favorite?
So I look at the cup and handle pattern the more.
What is that? I mean, I have a cup. I don't have a cup. I would have represented it otherwise.
I have a cup with a
Cup with a
handle.
handle.
Cup and handle.
Cup and handle.
You live and you learn.
Anyway, humor in this market, that's all that the medicine can be. But let's discuss.